Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about the T, and this is on page 283, and it's section 9.25, assessing the individual predictors. Okay, so really what this section is talking about is if you develop a regression equation, how good are your predictors within the equation that are being used? And one of the ways that you can do that is that you can calculate a T statistic for each of the variables. All right, and so he goes into quite a bit of detail. Ultimately, your T statistic is calculated using this formula over here, which is a little bit complicated. But what I want you guys to focus on is um, when you calculate this T value is associated with these beta coefficients, okay? So when we start running stats and you start running SPSS, you're going to get a value that's associated with each one of these, all right? And you can evaluate for each one of these. And based on that evaluation, you can determine if they significantly contribute to the outcome that you are predicting. So if you are predicting leadership and you've got gender and you've got income and you've got education, ultimately you can look at gender and does gender significantly contribute to leadership? Does education significantly contribute to leadership? Does income significantly contribute to leadership? And so this is one of the beauties of the regression model, is because you can say, okay, gender more significantly contributes to leadership than education per se. All right, and so we'll have a look at this when we start to run some of the analyses. So what I do want you to do is read through that section. Don't get bogged down. Pay attention to where he starts defining what is be observed. All right, be observed. If it's different from zero, um, is relative to the variation of B's. All right, there's a lot of terminology in there that I don't want you guys to get caught up in. But for now, just know that you can evaluate each one of your predictor variables to see which ones contribute the most.